Hello people of the web and welcome back to my Lyfcraft series. We're standing on top of a barrel that has been left here, I think, by Karis. Now the thing is that a couple of days ago we did a live stream together and she logged off about here. And so I saw it fitting to surround her in wool, as she did when I went AFK during the stream. So this being right next to where she was is a bit suspicious. And it has milk and wheat, which gave me an idea. I don't have any cows or any source of leather, and so every time I've needed leather in the past, I've had to borrow some. I mean, Oz has loaned me some in the past. In fact, he's on. Karis loaned me a stack during the stream. I think it's about time I sorted out my own. And of course, being in a base under the water, it's very difficult to get cows spawning down here. I mean, I could put some grass down, see if something does spawn, but chances are pretty slim. Especially as the mob capital tend to be eaten up by fishies. So let's go around the server, see if I can find some. And after a lot of searching, I've got 3 cows, which means I've got the 2 that I need to breed and a spare. Obviously, I went a few thousand blocks to get these things. It just happens that on the way back to mine, I'm passing Karis's place. So, I might as well borrow her portal to get them home. They're a bit terrified they're going to push each other off. Also, that's a very loud ghast. The path looks quite narrow. Do you know what? I'm going to leave... I'm going to leave 2 of you there and just take one at a time. Come on. In you pop, Daisy. Well, one of the cows just walked back into the portal, but we still have 2. Should be what I need. Now, I don't actually have somewhere to put them. Not really. But I have a thought. A very cunning thought. Come on. We need to grab some stuff out of here. I just need some of these. Pick a colour. Magenta. I like magenta. Word to the wise, cows. There's berry bushes in here, which you want to avoid. They're very prickly. I find them every time I walk through here. And there's not even that many. Curse you, Bex. I know you'd think it would make sense to put it by the wheat. But really what I need is somewhere to build a pen. And I have one big area that I can keep these guys in. Come on. I mean, there's no grass, but it's green. All I need to do is make sure they can't get out. Like so. And, bigger the baby. It's so cute. I've been using up most of my sugarcane, so I figured I'd have this running. It's really loud! Wow, even at 2% I can hear that. Yep, that's very loud. So I'm making up paper and putting it in the chests here, because I often grab the stuff when trading with these guys. It's a handy way of getting a few levels quickly. And emeralds. One of the main reasons I've been doing a lot of trading today is to get me some emeralds to then buy quartz and stock up the shop. You may remember in the last episode we were talking to Enigma and he wants 4 shulker boxes worth of quartz, which is a lot. So a bit of AFKing and trading with villagers is a good idea. Oh, you don't even buy paper. I'll take the glass though. Stocking up on other things while I'm at it is a good idea. Oh, I should be taking those off. Because I need to get to level 21, I think. I was right. It was 21 levels that I needed. And that's what I needed to put the last book on this pick. And you may see a bit of a pattern. These are all exactly the same. I'm thinking I could sell pickaxes. Seeing as I'm doing so much trading in here, and I've always got levels and emeralds, it's not too difficult to buy a couple picks and, you know, put the right enchantments on them. I mean, look, diamond pick, 15 emeralds. That's a pretty good deal. And yes, that's got the wrong enchantments on it. But we do have all the books I need. So this becomes a fairly reasonable task. And also, of course, I can do a bit of trading along the way. You see, it doesn't take very long to get levels in this game. Especially when you only need 2 at a time. Oh. Okay. I might also need an anvil. So as I was saying, it's not too expensive to do these books. And I've got them in the right order, so it's the cheapest way of doing it, I believe. Easy peasy. Oh, I've now got inventory space again. I suppose while I'm doing all that trading, I should occasionally feed the cows and see how many we get by the end of the episode. Fully prepared now with 12 picks. I shall learn how to use the door and head to the shopping district where I'm going to put this barrel down in my quartz shop. I mean, why not? I can sell other things as well as quartz. Yeah, you can stay there for now. But I forgot my armour. I didn't forget my armour. I'm okay. Oh, I had a minor heart attack there thinking that I didn't put my armour on before I jumped off. Now, if I'm using a barrel, I don't really want to put a item frame on it because it makes it more difficult to click. So I'm going to do it underneath. Oh, what's a reasonable price? I want to go cheap because, well, these didn't cost me anything other than emeralds. So let's go with 3 diamonds each. Oh, I need 1. I don't have 1 level. That's really annoying. Copy. Escape. How do I get 1 level quickly? I know where I can get a level. We have a cave spider spawner at spawn. And I can just travel down here and see if I can level up quickly. That didn't take too long a time. Let's get me out of here and finish what I was doing. Would have been clever if I'd have prepared more. You know, maybe had at least 1 level of XP before coming down, hoping to name an item. Much better. Ta-da! And... oh. Even though they are exactly the same, I can't... okay. MBT data 2 tags. Or 3 tags. How interesting. I must have done something different this time. But I don't know what. Oh well. Just need to pop a note in Discord and see whether we sell any of those. Any quartz sales? Not yet. I'll have to tell Enigma that I've stocked up. And see if we get any sales by the end of the video. Hopefully you remember in the last episode I said I'd help Enigma with stocking up his dye shop. Now there's a few here that just need a little bit of a top up. And then there's other things that... yeah. Cocoa beans. I might make a farm. Also, there's no sign here, which bugged me. Yes, you're right. I'm not making a cocoa bean farm right now. I've been AFKing doing other things and a bit of editing, and whilst doing that, stocking up on wither roses. Because it appears I don't actually have that many. And I just want to top up my stock, plus make some black dye for Enigma's shop and some grey dye. And the easiest way for me to make grey dye is, well, bone meal and wither roses. So, AFKing, just watching these guys be rather stupid and fall down and then have a fight with a wither. I don't want to spoil it, but it doesn't end well for the Enderman. Someone's not very happy. These. And I've got 1 shulker full there. Fill up the second shulker and then head home. Quick and easy way to repair my kit. Yeah. XP farm. Wow. That's a lot of XP. There. Home time. Wait, is it this way? It is this way. No, it's not. It's this way. Nope. Third time lucky? Ah, this way. I knew that all along. It's the last 1,000 blocks that make me very nervous because it's just void. And it's hard to tell whether you're going straight or not. Aha! I am. There's the end of the farm that I've never actually used. Wait, where did I sleep last? Oh. Sure. I needed to come here anyway. Just so happens that there was thunder a moment ago, and I was thinking, did I show the little thing that happened on stream in a video? I don't think I did. Karis and I might have got up to no good during a live stream. Cow numbers are slowly growing, and I now have 4 shulkers with stuff in it that needs to go into the dye shop. But before we do that, I want to show you what happened in the live stream that I said about in JT and Bex's place. Now this would be JT and Bex's place. If you're not already subscribed to them on YouTube or following them on Twitch, go do that. Because they are far more capable than I will ever be, and their content is amazing. Now this is their trophy room, which has got a few souvenirs, similar to what I've done in my barrels, except this looks a lot more fancy. Wow, that's a lot of sheep. Take it that... Okay, there's a sheep farm there. That would explain it. Now, this little chute here is how they get up and down from the house above to their underground base. And I thought a creeper would be quite fitting as a souvenir for them because, well, JT gets blown up by creepers most streams. So I brought him a little friend. Slightly terrifying to move him in, but he's in securely now. And he didn't even hiss at me much. Or sizzle, I suppose would be a more apt word. Now I do have another creeper. I can't go out the way. It'd be this way. Because that charged creeper came as a result of a thunderstorm. And so while I was on a live stream and there was a thunderstorm, everyone went, why don't you get some charged creepers? That would be a good idea. I managed to capture 2 and secure them. One of them obviously used to be in this hole. Wow, these chunks haven't been loaded since I moved the guy. There is another guy in there. Look. That's very terrifying when this is like that. Is that wondering? These guys are everywhere. Oh. I think I might have traded with this guy. Mushrooms and the tulips are the kind of things I would buy. You don't have any leads, do you? I like these guys. I don't want to upset them. How do we get rid of you? Stay there. I will come up with something. I've come up with something. Now, where is he? Nope. Those are horses. Ah, found him. Uh-huh. And I got a lead. You come with me and your friend should hopefully follow. Oh yes. Don't have a need for these. Wait, is he gonna... This is brilliant. Oh, wait. You have a chest. But nothing on it. Well, it was going well. Stupid boy over there fell into the water. I mean, he's catching up eventually, but a bit slow. Don't know if I should wait for him or just come back. Oh. Right. Come on. You guys can come in here. Look, isn't it lovely? Go. Shift in. I bleed back. I have one stubborn llama out here, and the other 3 relatively willing to get in the box. So they can stay in there, and I'll just leave that guy free roaming. I don't think it'll go far. Now I need to go deliver this stuff to Enigma's shop. There, I have successfully done Enigma a favour and stocked everything to the brim. The only thing I haven't done is cocoa beans, but I might be able to help with that later on in the video, because I want to build a cocoa farm. And that seems like a good fun project to do on a live stream. Seeing as I have to walk through here to get in, it's kind of tempting just to see if we've got more supplies. Isn't it beautiful? Gunpowder into lava. I'm now struggling to remember where I got up to on my last clip, because since then I've just had a live stream that went incredibly well and did a lot of odd jobs around the base. One of which is, look, we have signs. We have a sign. Karis placed that. I have a manual input chest for mob drops, which is handy because quite often I would grab some of this stuff, use it, and then go, oh, I've got leftovers. What do I do with it? And it ends up going in the main storage, and then overloading main storage with too many things like rotten flesh. Much simpler solution, especially for when I come back from the gold farm. So that's one thing down. Next thing, let's see if we can do this without going kaplunk. Yep, this barrel is now hooked up to go into the item stream that's underneath my feet and goes all the way up to the storage silos. And so now I have a way of offloading flowers into the silos. And even more importantly, we now have a cocoa bean room with a button. A button that I really want to press, and, well, seeing as everything's grown, boop. That works quite nicely. And so I'm collecting a reasonable amount of cocoa beans ready to stock Enigma's shop. Aren't I a nice guy? Of course I am. I'm a lovely guy. And the answer to your next question is, I'll change it. I'm assuming your next question is, why on earth is this floor so hideous and that ceiling so boring? I'll sort it later. At the moment, it's a working farm, and that's the important thing, and also not spawning anything. The other thing I need to do is make a piston door out of this, because currently it's just an opening, which technically isn't too bad because, well, at least nothing's spawning in here. But I still want to put a piston door in there at some point. I'll do that when I get time. Oh, also, quick and easy way to get them into the storage area. And the final thing to update you on is the cow population has grown slightly. And is continuing to do so. I think I can do another batch before I kill these off. I can also hear that we're producing slimes. I just can't see many of them. Ah, there they are. Look, there's glass over here. That's just unacceptable. We need to fill this area up. You could claim that I have a few cows. I have no idea how much leather I'm going to get out of this, but I'm suspecting enough for a while. So one way to find out is to kill them all and see how many I get. If you pause the video, go down to the comment section, give me a guess of how many leather you think I'm going to get from this lot, and I'll be back in a moment with the answer. I reckon, let's go with 12 stacks. That's my guess. And the time it took to kill those was the same as watching one entire Hermitcraft video. And as you can see, I have a little bit more resources than I was expecting. And that's without taking into account, we have these in here and these in here. Actually, move some of these out. Oh, it doesn't actually fill up a whole double chest. How disappointing. I've got a little bit more beef than I've got leather. But that's, what, 54 minus 2, 52 stacks, basically. I know it's too short. 52 stacks of leather is a lot more than 12. Wow. And I only got 8 cow heads. We have a slight problem. And it's not just that I really like this cow head. I might wear this for a while. In this chest here, you can see I've kind of filled up my storage and still have quite a lot of leather left. So I think I need to find a home for, what, 20 stacks of leather basically. One care package. Actually, yeah. 9 stacks should do. And if I pop that on top, can't open. Oh, you can open the. I thought that would stop. Okay, still works. One delivery made. Nether portals down this way. Yeah, I should know my way around here, but apparently I don't. And delivery 2 made. And yes, Ozza gets a little bit more because I couldn't bother to split it in 2, and I borrowed a stack off him like several months ago, so I figured a bit more interest was due. Not completely stocked, but mostly there. I think that's a good enough start that I can give Enigma a heads up that the shop is well stocked, we could say, because, well, everything else is to the brim, and I'll top this up over the next day or so. Now, that's going to do it for this episode. Oh, I should take off this stupid stuff. There, much better. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button as it really does help. Subscribe for more of my derpy content, and I hope to see you again for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.